We're in a NLP masterclass and looking at the different ways to improve sales and also get more business. I'm joined by Darius Saudi. I want to look now at overcoming objections, which is a horrible thing to have to do for many people. When you're a great salesman, then it becomes a game. But for many people, when you're given a no, then that's a reason to walk out. What's the best way to overcome those different types of objections that you get?
When I teach telephone salespeople how to get on the phone and create prospects and then make appointments, they pray that they're going to get in touch with somebody who's going to say, yes, come and see me. No objections. And they celebrate and they go and tick the board and say, I got an appointment. Okay? And they pray that they don't get the person who's going to reject them and give them an objection over the phone. I always say, celebrate the ones that give you objections and overcome those, because 99% of people who call the one who says, yeah, come and see me, go and see him. So he's going to sit there with 99 of the salespeople like you. But if you actually welcome the person's rejection and have enough confidence to overcome it, guess what? 99% of the people go, okay, thank you, put the phone down. You'll be the only one to go and see the person who's rejected you. So what are your chances of getting that business to see the guy who actually values his time, or the one who says, yeah, come and see me anytime you want? Do they sound like a busy client you want? Do they sound like a kind of prospect who's going to take you to the next level? Probably not. So what I say is, accept the fact that you're going to get rejected and welcome it. How many times I see people who argue with the prospect because they take that rejection personally, or the rejection is so wacky, is so out of this planet, or is such different dimension, they want to make the client feel stupid. Now, why are you asking me this stupid question? Why are you rejecting me? Such a wacky stuff, yes? So what I do is, I always, when I sit people, go through the top 10 rejections they get. And then what we do is we practice and we practice and we practice areas where we just welcome it. Great, great rejection. You're absolutely right. Okay? Thank you. Do you know what the prospect's thinking? He's thanking my rejection? So immediately the barriers come down because you're actually genuinely saying thank you very much. Well, let me tell you from our experience in dealing with somebody like yourself, okay, my top customers felt exactly like you. But once they started doing business with me, their perception of me was totally different. So when can I come and see you? I haven't even dealt with your objection. Yes, I haven't tried to overcome it, I just acknowledged it. So often what we teach people is just to acknowledge people's objections. Don't try to overcome them. However, when you're sitting down with them and you've done the presentation, you've done the fact-finding, and the objections are genuine, not smoke screens, then through your confidence, through your knowledge, through your background check, you can overcome those and put it in writing. If your client has an objection about your service level points, don't dismiss it. Acknowledge it. If you have it there, reiterate it, go over it again, or promise to go back to them, offer it to them, and say, if you're happy with that, would you go ahead with me? No, I'm worried about your prices. Well, what price would I have to get as well as offer you this service for us to go ahead? And you just keep asking until they say yes. And it's just a handshake, because if you're going to see that person again, that business prospect will become eventually your friend. That way they'll trust you and they keep coming back to you, so you don't have to keep hunting for new customers. So don't think sale is just a one-off process. What you want to have client relationship where you keep coming back. So when you're sitting there closing, oh, that's another interesting thing is that I have salespeople sitting in front of me and they're selling a book. Some people will look, 5 people in this room will think the book is a great deal. Other 5 will think it's overly priced. I can guarantee after an hour, the 5 who thought it was overly priced before they made a call, they come back to me and say, all our prospects think it's too expensive. The 5 who actually thought it was a great value won't have any price issues. So what I teach people is that stop deciding what your product is like, because whatever you get, you focus on, you'll get as an objection. Okay? So believe in what you do and go into the marketplace with full of energy and full of optimism and full of passion about what you do.